Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? I am in my car because I told you guys 5:30 and I did not want to be late. Don't worry, I am not going to drive while going live. That would be very dangerous. Hey Beth, glad you joined me. But I wanted to, my office is freezing. Like, I sit right below, hey Dallas, I sit right below one of the air vents, and because we're a large radio station, we have 7 radio stations in our building. Because of that, I have to, we have to keep the building really, really cold. Sorry, I was looking at who's live. Hey, Lindsay! Everyone, shout out to my business partner, Lindsay. Thumbs up for Lindsay. So it's super cold. So I was like going to do it in our building, and I was like, I can't, I'm freezing. So I came out to my car, and I'm sitting in my car now. I wanted to talk to you guys about my morning this morning. So I told you guys that I had been waking up at 5:15 every morning, and it's really funny. Hey, Brad. Sup? I had been waking up every morning at 5:15, and I was telling you last week about how amazing it was, how much energy I had, how exciting it had been, and today it did not happen. So normally what I do, and what I did last night too, was I, go to bed with ample time that I'm still getting, however many hours I want of sleep. I try and get quite a bit actually, 6 to 8, somewhere in there. And I put my alarm, my cell phone I use as an alarm, I put that on the other side of the room, and Milo usually wakes me up pretty aggressively anyway once the alarm goes off. I did all that, still didn't happen this morning. I kept snoozing it, and I woke up at 7. I'm like embarrassed to admit it. Hey, Chris! Welcome to the chat. So I'm sure all of you guys can relate to not waking up when you want, but I wanted to explain what happened as a result. I've been like so energized and motivated. Hey, Shane! I've been so energized and motivated and excited, and this morning felt totally different. Not that I wasn't like, I wanted to switch it around, but since I hadn't woken up and hadn't gone and worked out and hadn't done my whole miracle morning thing, I had a totally different experience, and I kind of thought to myself, you know what, maybe not waking up on time today helped me realize how impactful it was when I do. Hey Dana, thank you. Kisses. Besos. So it was really interesting yesterday. Somebody posted and they were like, what time does everyone in my circle of influence wake up? Chris, this is about, today I'm just talking about not waking up on time basically, and how it affected my day and how I'm going to hold myself to waking up on time from now on. I just come on live and share some tips, talk about my day. I also wanted to talk to you guys. Hey Morgan, how are you? Morgan is a beautiful young lady that I used to photograph for photography. So thank you for modeling for me back in the day. Beat the sun up. I love that, Shane. Yeah, could everyone post, what time do you guys all wake up? Dana says 5 a.m. My alarm's 5:15. That's usually when I've been waking up, getting to the gym by like 5:45. Today it did not happen, and it affected my whole day. My whole day I kind of felt like off, not really like as excited as I have been. And I need to hold myself to the higher standard from now on. So 5 a.m. Shane, I feel like all these amazing successful people, I've been noticing a couple. I always look for when I'm here, like reading a book or listening to a talk or hearing from people who have been extraordinarily successful. I try and look at what are the common trends, not just like what that one person is saying or, what their lessons are, but what do I hear all of the successful people I talk to say? And there's a few things that I hear all successful people say. One is they wake up really early. So like really early, like before 6 a.m. That's what I've heard. Like most, there's very few very, very successful people that I've met and talked to that don't have that as part of their habits. And then the other thing is one of two things, but I think both of them kind of align, is one, writing down your goals every single day, which I thought is really, really interesting. It's something that I just started 2 weeks ago because I started a lot of things 2 weeks ago. But I used to write down my goals and then like look back at them every day or every week if I'm being, totally transparent there. But I would write them down like only once in a while. And I think the act of writing them down, first off, like I come up with new goals and enhance some of the goals I have. And it has been really impactful, like the act of writing it. I like to write all my goals out each day, and then I read them to Milo. And I'm like, Milo, do you want to hear what my future is going to be? Or our future is going to be? And I read them all to him. And I write them in present tense, like as if they already happened. Like, I am a multimillionaire. I own 6 companies. So, like, I write them all in present tense, and then I tell Milo, and he looks at me like I'm nuts. I probably am a little nuts. But the other thing, so it's waking up early, which I got to get back on it tomorrow. Writing down your goals. And then the other thing that I hear from, successful people all across, the board is writing down a gratitude list. Either having a gratitude journal and writing at night 10 things you're grateful for, 10 things you're happy that happened that day. But having gratitude and writing that down has also been a very, very common trend in what I've heard from successful people. What are some other trends that you guys have heard? Write them in the comments below. Let's share some stuff. Cutco crew in the house. Hey, Cameron. What up? Vector Marketing. The Cutco. He discusses that. Yeah, I would love if you sent me a link to that, Shane. That would be awesome. So that's really what the other thing I guess one of the things at a recent event I noticed is, so waking up early, writing down your goals every day and writing them in present tense, writing out a gratitude list every day. And then the other thing that I heard a lot was just overcoming fear, and facing fear, and being able to get past, which is something that we all struggle with. And I think it's not as, much of something that you can write as a habit, but maybe something that when you're scared to do something or facing something. I read an amazing book. I've read it 3 times now, 3 times in the past year, called The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. And if you haven't read that, hey, Penny, oh my gosh. Penny is one of my grandma is the most important person that's ever been in my life. And Penny Allen, who just joined us, it was one of her best friends. So everyone give a thumbs up for Penny and for my amazing grandma. Love you guys. Hearts. And Penny was one of my first Cutco customers too. So that's awesome. Hearts to that. I forgot what I was saying now because I got so excited Penny signed on. What was I saying, guys? I have no idea. We were talking about successful people, gratitude journals, writing out a list of things you're thankful for. Write down your to-do list as you go, crossing things off. That's a great one, Morgan. I left it in the office, but I keep a running to-do list, and then I star the things that are important immediately, because there's no way that you can do everything on your to-do list. At least I can't. It's impossible. So I keep a running to-do list, and then I star the things that are of immediate importance, and then I get through it on a running basis. Oh, I was talking about The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. That's what it was. So, amazing book, and what she talks about in The Year of Yes is when a new opportunity comes to you, especially if it's a one that you're afraid of, force yourself to say yes to it. And you'll find that there's times, at least I've found, that there's been times in my life where there's something I wanted to do, but for one reason or another, I find a way to not do it. So for instance, today, we're playing baseball in our office. Some of you guys might have seen the photos of that. And I guess me a few years ago or even a year ago would have stood on the sideline and been like, oh no, I don't know how to hit the baseball. I don't really want to play. But now I'm like, yes, just say yes to whatever the opportunity is. Even if you have no idea what you're doing, even if you're going to look like a fool, even if you're 100% sure you're going to look stupid, just do it. And same thing with going to Tortuga this past weekend. My friend Brooke put up a post and said, who wants to volunteer? I didn't even know what I was going to do as a volunteer. It turns out I carried a cool Corona backpack, gave people beer, and I just immediately on her Facebook said, yes, I'll do it. Sounds good. So I'm trying more and more when opportunities come to me to just immediately say yes to the opportunity, even if I'm not sure if I'm even capable of doing it. And that's kind of what Shonda Rhimes' book was about, was that she had been really limiting her life and saying no to opportunities. And Shonda Rhimes is the person who writes Grey's Anatomy, and she also writes Scandal. She writes How to Get Away with Murder. She's an incredible person. And what's so interesting is in her book, she talks about everyone assumed she also had an incredible life, just because she had written Grey's Anatomy for years and years, exposed to all these amazing people. But when she was invited on Jimmy Fallon, she said no because she was scared. And when she was invited to big galas and parties and all these events, she kept saying no. And so she challenged herself for an entire year to say yes to all the opportunities that were presented to her. And what resulted was incredible personal growth, but also incredible experiences. She did things that she was afraid of, and she was able to face those things. Hey, Tiffany, are you watching from inside the office? I am in my car outside of the office. So you should come by and be in the video. Everyone, give a thumbs up for Tiffany and tell her to come to the video. Tiffany just had a birthday the other day. Happy birthday, Tiffany. Hey, come outside. So what other things, let's see, let me scroll back. I have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. I like that, Shane. Multiple business ventures. Yes, Lindsay. Heck yeah. Go. Me and Lindsay are starting a business together, and we're having the hardest time coming up with a name. We had the best conversation yesterday, 2 days ago at the pool, where we came up with not very good business names, but we're thinking. We have a concept, and it's going to be amazing, but we don't have a name yet, so we're working on that. If you guys have any tips on how to create a business name, oops, sorry, my little thing's falling, definitely shoot them our way. You and Beth create the best names, Dallas? All right, well, help a girl out. Help us with some business names. I'll shoot you what we're doing, Dallas. I'll send you a message so you can get some info on it. So other things I wanted to share with you guys. Shane, you're going to help too? Awesome. Perfect. I need help. I love that. Speaking of some things I wanted to share with you guys too, I post a lot throughout the day, like little motivational tips and quotes on Twitter, but like no one's following me on Twitter yet because I only got Twitter a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, like everything else in my life. So if you guys are on Twitter and want some motivation throughout the day, some things are funny, some things are sales tips, but I'm at Janine Naomi Live. So at Janine Naomi Live. Also wanted to apologize to my friend Lyndon. So he gave me the most amazing bracelet the other day, and I called it Embrace the Hate, but it was Erase the Hate. So if you guys were trying to find Lyndon's awesome company and check out what him and some other people are doing to help people overcome challenges and help people overcome some adversity and hate that they face, check out Erase the Hate. They have social media pages. You can Google them, check them out. They're cool guys, and they have really cool, not bracelets, but wrist glows. Wrist glows. I think that's right. So do you guys have any questions or comments that you want to share before we head off? I don't want to make this video too long for the people who want to watch it another time. By the way, speaking of watching videos another time, I decided I created a YouTube channel specifically for these videos. I figure by the end of my 90-day challenge, I will have 90 videos. And it's really hard on Facebook to go find them again. Like, I actually tried to find one again because I was like, oh, you know, what if somebody wants to rewatch it? And I went to find it, and instead I found a bunch of videos of me in like college and Cutco and some other places. And then I had to like go this other place to find these videos, and it was really confusing. So I was like, let me make this easier for everyone, just in case you guys want to rewatch something or you missed the video. You can go on YouTube, and I posted a link to it earlier, but I posted like a million things today. I'll repost another link to it because I actually don't know what how to find it on YouTube. What the channel name is yet. It will be Janine Naomi Live, but I don't think I've made it that yet. My next video. Well, when do you guys want my next video to be? It'll be tomorrow. Would it be better for you guys? Post below. Would you guys want the live video tomorrow to be in the morning, which would be sometime in the 6 a.m. hour? Or would you prefer probably like 6:45 a.m.? Or would you prefer the video to be in the evening, like around this time tomorrow? I'm going tomorrow with our team to the Marlins have their opening day tomorrow, and our radio station 940 Wins. Hey Chelsea! Chelsea is tuning in from Mexico, everybody. Chelsea is super amazing. She's one of my best friends, and Chelsea is right now living on a yacht. She's part of the crew, and they are literally like basically going around the world. She went down the coast through the Panama Canal. She went to Costa Rica, my favorite, and now she's going, she's in Mexico, and they're going to go all the way up to Alaska. So if you guys want to see some really freaking awesome photos of the world, you should go follow Chelsea Clark. So tomorrow, vote below whether or not you want it to be morning, like around 6:30, 6:45, or if you'd prefer, so far there's 2 votes for morning, or you'd prefer it to be in the evening after I go to the Marlins game. Marlins opening day is tomorrow, and our radio station 940 Wins is the home of the Marlins. Go Fins? I don't know, that's Dolphins. Go Fish? I don't know. But it's exciting stuff. So Shane says evening, but I have 2 votes for morning. So it comes on people's newsfeed. Oh, Lindsay's going a marketing route as to why it should be in the morning. I like that. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have a ton of people watching. It's gone up from like 15, 7, 15, like up to 14, 13. It's so exciting to have you guys on. I love the comments below. So I'll post a vote so you can vote on morning or evening for tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to talk about what I told you I would talk about today, which is my upcoming trip to Utah, which is a week-long hiking trip with my little sister Danielle, whose birthday is tomorrow. So that'll be perfect to post that tomorrow. And I'm going to share with you guys, actually the morning would probably be better, but we could do it either one. Because I'm just going to show you guys something really cool that I got in Utah last year. And it has to do with personal growth, even though it's a hiking thing. And it's super, super awesome. So make sure you tune in tomorrow's video. If for some reason it's at a time that you can't make, then watch it afterwards, here or on YouTube. And I love you guys so much. Some of you guys know I'm going through a couple personal challenges that have been really tough. Some big changes in my life recently, and doing these little videos has been a huge help to me because it gives me, sorry, the sun is like setting right in my face. It has been giving me a really big sense of community and support, and I love that. And thank you guys so much for participating and tuning in and being a part of these really big changes in my life. It's made a big difference for me. So thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to put up a, damn, this sounds so bad. I'm going to put up a vote for whether or not you guys want it in the morning or in the evening. So see you tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Keep commenting below and post some ideas, actually, on what you guys want me to talk about. Beth yesterday said she wanted me to talk about how to pump yourself up. Maybe I'll do that like Wednesday or Thursday. But I'd love some other video ideas. Anything that would inspire you guys to watch and you think could be powerful. If I feel like I have some good stuff to share on it, I will. If not, I'll learn some good stuff and then I will. So have a great night, guys.